We were eating dinner when my granny asked, "How are you feeling after the anonymous text about you being too ugly to live?" I froze. I had been getting anonymously bullied online ever since I was 11. Most of the time I'd screenshot every text and send it to my dad and granny, but I kept that one a secret. "How do you know about that?" I asked. She tried to laugh and said she was getting mixed up, but I kept pressing her. My dad slowly turned around as the color drained from her face. "Show me your phone, Mom. This is ridiculous," she said, but her hands were trembling. "I'm trying to help. I've always been trying to help." Dad grabbed the phone from her hands. She lunged for it, but he was already unlocking it with a passcode. "What the F?" he breathed, scrolling through each anonymous text she'd sent. Turns out it had been her all along. "Your face makes me want to vomit," Dad read aloud, his voice shaking. "Everyone at school thinks you're pathetic." He scrolled further, his face growing paler. "Your dead mom would be ashamed of what a slut you became." The words hit me like a physical blow. My biological mother had died of cancer when I was 8. Tears started streaming down my face. "Keep reading," I whispered, my voice cracking. "Read the one from last week." Dad's finger moved across the screen. "Your boyfriend showed me your nudes. Your body is disgusting. He told me he only has sex with you with the lights off." His voice broke. "Mom, you sent this while we were at dinner, while you were sitting next to her." "There's more," I said, sobbing now. "Tell him about the one where you said you were pregnant with Charles's baby." Dad found it, his hands trembling. "I'm pregnant with his baby. He's leaving you for me. He says you give terrible head anyway." He had to stop, gripping the counter. "You sent this the night she came home crying about Charles breaking up with her. You made us tea. You said boys were stupid." She held me while I cried. I choked out. "Look at the Instagram, Dad, the Snapchat, the anonymous school app. She has 7 different accounts." Dad was scrolling frantically now, his breathing getting heavier. "No wonder your mom killed herself. Imagine having you as a daughter." He slammed the phone on the counter. "Her mother died of cancer." "I know exactly what her mother died of," Granny said coldly. "You held my hand at the funeral," I screamed, standing up on shaking legs. "You said she'd be proud." "Keep scrolling, Dad. Read the ones about you." His finger hesitated over the screen. "Your dad touches you at night. Everyone knows. That's why you're so messed up. Daddy's little slut." He had to sit down, his legs giving out. "You sent this while I was on a business trip, while you were supposed to be taking care of her. Remember when I started showering at 3 a.m.? I asked him through tears. "Remember when I stopped hugging you?" She convinced me that I smelled like fish, that people could tell. I was 14, Dad. Dad was still scrolling, finding more horror with every swipe. "End yourself." He looked up at his mother, tears in his eyes. "You knew she'd attempted. You drove her to the hospital." 3 times, I corrected, my whole body shaking. "I tried to die 3 times, and every time she was there with tissues and tea, asking who could be so cruel." I laughed through my tears, but it came out broken. "The weight loss," Dad said suddenly, pieces clicking together. "You said kids at school were calling her fat." "I went from 125 pounds to 87, I whispered. "She made me special meals while texting that nobody wants to see my flat ass." My voice broke completely. Dad found something else on the phone that made him stand up. "You documented her breakdowns?" Granny finally spoke, her voice steady. "Of course I did. Look how unstable she is." "I needed evidence." "Evidence of what?" Dad shouted. "Evidence of the torture you put her through?" "I lost everything," I said, collapsing back into the chair. "Juliet's mom won't let her near me. She thinks I sell Dotrix because of your messages. My entire friend group. They think I fake drama for attention because you told them the bullying wasn't real. I ate lunch alone in the bathroom for 6 months. Charles," I continued, fresh tears falling. "I loved him, Dad. He was the first boy who made me feel beautiful after everything." She told his mom I was pregnant. "She destroyed the only good thing I had." "The colleges," Dad said suddenly. "Her scholarship to state." "Check her email," I said, my voice hollow. "She submitted withdrawal letters to every college that accepted me." His face went white. "You sent messages during her therapy appointments, while you were in the waiting room, and you never suspected. Too busy with your precious daddy-daughter bond to notice. 8 years of watching him drop everything for you. Your activities, your problems. 8 years of—" "Get out," Dad interrupted, his voice deadly quiet. "This is my house too," she replied. "Not anymore." He was already dialing 911. "Police? I need to report 2 years of cyberstalking and harassment of a minor." Granny's composure finally cracked. She needed to be stronger. I was helping her build character. "You tried to kill me," I sobbed. "You wanted me dead." "I wanted you gone," she corrected, like that was better. Dad's hands were shaking as he opened the cloud app on her phone. His face went white. "These photos, when were these taken?" I looked at the screen and felt my blood turn to ice. Images of me that I never posed for. Full story on channel, link below.